Welcome back to another episode of English Mystery. Today, we'll dive into the basics of casual English conversation, starting with greetings and small talk. Dr. Carter, why do greetings matter so much in daily interactions?
Greetings like, "Hi, how are you?" serve as social lubricants. They break the ice and establish a friendly tone. Even a simple "good to see you" helps set expectations for a positive exchange. In English-speaking cultures, this ritual is crucial for both formal and informal settings.
That makes sense. In our sample dialogue, Aisha says, "Hi Ali, over here." This not only gets Ali's attention, but instantly creates a welcoming atmosphere. How does this compare to greetings in other languages or cultures?
Great question. In some cultures, greetings are more elaborate or involve physical gestures, like bows in Japan or cheek kisses in Europe. English tends to favor verbal simplicity, which can be less intimidating for language learners starting out.
So, would you say that mastering greetings is step one in becoming comfortable with English conversation?
Absolutely. Practicing these opening lines builds confidence and paves the way for deeper conversation, much like tuning an instrument before a concert sets the stage for good music.
Moving on, let's talk about expressing how we're feeling. Aisha mentions she's a little tired, and Ali responds empathetically. What purpose does sharing personal states serve in conversations, especially among friends?
Expressing personal states like saying "I'm tired" or "I had a busy day" invites empathy and strengthens social bonds. It signals openness and trust, encouraging the other person to share as well. This back and forth is foundational for building rapport.
Right, and Ali's response, "Oh, long day at work," shows active listening. How can learners practice this kind of empathetic exchange, especially if they're shy or unsure of vocabulary?
Role-playing common scenarios is highly effective. Learners can prepare phrases like, "That sounds tough," or "I know how you feel." Even substituting gestures or tone when words fail helps convey empathy, making the conversation feel genuine.
It's interesting how these simple exchanges can build trust. Are there cultural differences in how openly people talk about their feelings?
Definitely. Some cultures value emotional restraint, while others encourage openness. English conversation often strikes a middle ground, being honest but not too revealing, which is a valuable skill for learners to develop.
Next, let's examine the segment where they order drinks. Aisha chooses green tea, while Ali picks cappuccino. What does this reveal about their personalities or habits, and how does discussing preferences enhance a conversation?
Discussing preferences such as favorite drinks adds personality and depth to small talk. It's a non-threatening way to reveal individuality. For instance, Aisha's decision to cut down on coffee sparks a playful debate, showcasing their dynamic and hinting at lifestyle differences.
Ali's reaction, "I can't live without coffee," is relatable to many. How can learners use similar statements to express habits or exaggerate for humor?
Exaggeration is a key conversational tool. Phrases like "I'm addicted to tea" or "I'd die without chocolate" make exchanges lively and memorable. Practicing these adds color and helps learners sound more natural, especially in informal settings.
So, would you say discussing food and drink is a safe entry point for new conversations?
Absolutely. Food and drink are universal topics. They invite opinions, comparisons, and even friendly debates, making them excellent for language practice and social bonding.
Let's transition to making weekend plans. Ali and Aisha discuss shopping and movies, leading to some playful teasing. Why is this kind of banter important in English conversation?
Playful banter, like Ali joking about joining a shoe shopping trip, signals comfort and friendship. It's a way to test boundaries safely and keep the mood light. In English, this often involves puns, sarcasm, or exaggeration, which can be tricky for learners but rewarding to master.
That's insightful. How can learners distinguish between friendly teasing and potential offense, especially when humor varies across cultures?
It's all about context and tone. If both parties are laughing, it's usually safe. Learners should observe reactions and, when in doubt, keep humor gentle. Practicing with friends helps build intuition over time.
Finally, the conversation wraps up with practical actions, ordering before the line grows, and a friendly outro. What can learners take away from closing conversations smoothly?
Closing lines like "Let's order" or "See you next time" provide clear signals that a conversation is ending. They prevent awkwardness and ensure both parties leave on a positive note. Practicing these endings is just as important as starting well.